Hello, my name is John Ritway. This is a video purposely for the submission of requirements for processing a candidate for the doctoral program with the SLIS, which is part of under the Department of Communications. That is the School of Library Information Studies. I'm here to present some of my experiences from the past in order for you to make a more considered selection. For the past 20 years, I've been in information technology, focused in the area of wide area networking, such as telecommunications, but also local area networking with servers, but also desktops. For the past 10 years, I've been involved in cybersecurity, working for state government Office of Information Security under the Governor's Office, which was responsible for the state of Florida infrastructure. The Information Security Office addressed a multitude of components, one being risk management, which the utilization of open source or proprietary tools that scanned, did penetration testing, things of that nature, that assessed the assets, IT assets for the enterprise, and would collect information on the vulnerabilities and purposely take the next step towards remediation. The other was incident response, those things that affect every aspect of the assets, including laptops and desktops, in terms of web defacement, malware, viruses, things of that nature, and being a first responder in terms, again, once again, to remediate, okay, and in lessons learned to prevent. The other area was in governance in terms of policy development and also survivability and disaster recovery, coup planning, and wrapped in strategic planning, things of that nature. Another emphasis was security awareness, which intergovernmental relations with the federal government was very helpful. Utilization of standards, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, for example. Regardless, the cybersecurity with incident response and malware led to interest in cyber warfare. That is the same types of malware, only more sophisticated algorithms being used to attack nation states. One example would be the Stuxnet attack on Iran in order to slow down and prohibit uranium enrichment, simply because they were using products like the German product called Siemens, and its basic engines were being run by Windows, Microsoft. That partnerships from other nations decided to attack. This is nothing new, by the way. China has a history of doing the same to Tibet, as well as Russia, and attacking what was previously known as the Eastern Bloc of countries. And I can assure you that the United States does the same thing, regardless of course, it's kept at a low profile in terms like attribution and plausible deniability come into play in the intelligence community. Regardless, the last 5 years I've been involved with digital publishing, and particularly doing consulting work in California with offset printing, the heavily industrial and manufacturing large printing machines, GOS machines that print newspapers. Nevertheless, for economic survivability, they've been transitioned towards digital publishing, the ability to do the same hard print, to digitize it and become a multi-channeled, pushing that information pushing that information out to the multitude of endpoints, including mobile. That's particularly interesting because the infrastructure behind that is the infrastructure that SLIS actually addresses in things of document management, content management, web development, web mastering, multimedia. All those come into play for the end product of digital publishing. My interests are varied, but nevertheless, I was very pleased to see that many of your faculty address these particular interests. Your latest faculty actually makes statements about cybersecurity that echoes what I was doing in a practicum, I guess, in the Office of Information Security. The other is that you've long been in the area of multimedia and not only degrees but certifications in the web development arena. My hopes are that in the cybersecurity that I would be able to do some research along with a major professor. The other in digital publishing, another professor in terms of teaching assistantship. Regardless, this is a nice opportunity to present myself, and I thank you for this opportunity to be considered as a candidate in the doctoral program. Thank you again.